Hello, everyone, and welcome to Chris's collection. We today are playing MGS3 Subsistence. We played regular MGS last week, and now we're playing. I'm sorry, MGS3, and now we're playing the Subsistence version. This, I feel, without question, is the better version of the two games. It has the 3D camera. Has just oh my god, so many things. This was a really fucking good collection. So, I guess to kind of go through everything. So, oh god damn it. Uh, I don't remember the first time I heard about this, but I remember being like insanely hyped for this game. Like I was so hyped for it when they announced that they're like, okay, it was just such a cool collection. They're like, it's MGS3. But this time we added a 3D camera and a bunch of other stuff to it, like an enhanced version. Then they're like, on top of that, here's a second disc, which has an online mode, a brand new first time Metal Gear ever has gone online. And on top of that, it also includes Metal Gear and Metal Gear 2 Solid Snake for the first time ever relocalized. I mean, for the first time ever localized, the MSX versions for U.S. audience or English speaking territories. And then they're like, and on top of that, if you get the limited edition, you get a third disc where they've gotten the entire Metal Gear series, and they've what's it called? Where they got the entire Metal Gear series, and they've or no, I'm sorry, MGS3, and they've made it into like a film. They've like recut it together to be something that you sit down and you watch. And on top of that, if you pre-ordered the game, which I did, you got the Metal Gear Saga DVD. It was like really fucking cool. I was like really stoked for it. It was so awesome. I was very worried because I heard that the limited editions were extremely limited, but I think I was like one of like 3 or 4 people at my local GameStop that had pre-ordered it, so I got my copy, and I was like so ecstatic. But yeah, it was crazy. I remember that's where I was like really getting into games because it was 2006, I think, or yeah, I think it was 6 or 5. I can't remember, but it was. I was in college, and you. In my case, I've mentioned this. I had a lot of free time in college, and so I had a job and all that stuff. But I was also, doing other stuff. I was exploring things and, getting to know myself better as you do in college because you're kind of becoming a young adult. You're leaving teenagehood and becoming a young adult. And yeah, I was subscribed to like the Kojima Productions podcast, I think it was called, or something. And it was really cool. It was with oh god, I can't remember. He still works in the game industry too. Super fucking cool guy, man. But he was working at Konami at the time with Kojima, and basically like that wasn't. I don't want to say that was the token American, but he was the guy that was kind of like our liaison into the world of metal, like Kojima and Konami and Metal Gear and stuff like that. And yeah, he'd do all these episodes where he'd talk about it, and just my hype was like at a fever pitch. And yeah, it came out, and I just kind of exploded, and it became like the definitive version, like without question. This is the version that you play um, for Metal Gear and stuff. And oh man, I fucking loved it. Like it wasn't until the HD remaster that replaced it, but we'll get there. We'll get there later. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much my story. Oh, I did do online. Online was so fun. I actually convinced a friend of mine to get online with a headset because he had a used PS2 slim model, and so which had the built-in network adapter, which was great because really the only 2 online games I ever played was Resident Evil. Well, Resident Evil Outbreak File 1 and 2, which really is to me one game, and then Subsistence Online. That was it. But yeah, it was really fucking cool. It was Metal Gear Online, and It was a lot of fun. And what was really cool was there was like a team I was playing with where I forgot the name of them, but they were inventing a way to play the game where it was basically like a death match. Like you would do team deathmatch. You wouldn't try to hurt each other though. You would just kind of like stand in a line, and then when it was your turn, you'd jump in across this building, and they would fire smoke grenades, and it was basically like like a tournament. You would have to use CQC and knock each other off and all this stuff. It was really cool, man. It was a fun. Like we just kind of like Gary's mod, we Gary's modded that bitch. It was really cool. And I remember this was again like first time I would chat with people online and all that. And I remember I was telling these dudes like, yeah, man, we should get Jessica Alba to play Raiden in a Metal Gear Solid 2 scene. Everyone's like, Jessica Alba, why would you want? And I'm like, well, she has to get naked for that naked scene. And everyone's like, that's brilliant. For the record, I would love Jessica Alba as Raiden now. If they gender bent Raiden, why not, man? That'd be way more interesting. I don't know, at least for me. But all right, guys. Well, that's gonna be it. And of course the remastered. I mean, the MG1 and 2 was really fucking cool. That was fun to be able to finally play for the first time. All right, guys, awesome. That's going to be it with the M's, actually, and that is it for Metal Gear. So we will be back later this week with some more stuff. We're starting with the O's now. Yeah, we'll see you guys later this week. Thanks for watching.